recorded history, the human race has been at war. First with members of their own family, then their fellow countrymen, and finally nations at large. Yet perhaps the starting ground for all these conflicts lays somewhere deeper, within the very character of the human condition, in the dark, untouchable crevices of the human heart. It is said that the first iniquity of free will began even before the maiden pilgrimage from the embryo, preceding the very creation of the earth itself, in the forelife of souls in the heavenly realms. The dawn of warfare, some believe, was initiated by a fallen angel, whose trespass against God was pride. In ancient Babylonia, in an age so long ago that the exact millennium remains in question,
ladies and gentlemen,
it was to be the single greatest achievement of the human
it's the
race.
greatest YouTuber of all
So
time.
tall that its summit would reach the heavens, and
Nostalgia.
by it prove to the world that their race was
Bong
superior.
hits.
It
We're
would be
back with
God's
another
irony
one.
that it would never be finished. Time passed, nations fell, a machine age emerged, and
Check
once
this
again
out.
the ingenuity of the species which held dominion over all others unveiled what was at the time the most monumental accomplishment ever imagined, the largest machine yet constructed, an automation so mammoth and so revered even before its first demonstration that its only befitting name was Titanic. On April 10th, 1912, it set sail. It was boasted to be the ship that God himself could not sink.
And it's
It would
sunk.
be God's irony that the very element that was meant to keep
No,
us
anyway, the main reason I wanted to play this, first of all, it's a cool ass intro, but a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. Such a good documentary to watch. I mean, it's been the most beautiful, elegant piece of history I've ever seen put together. And it really gets you down the rabbit hole. But check this out.
Before we got married, we said the worst thing we've ever done.
Okay,
I seen this years ago, and it's like basically of NASA, essentially, like where there's a video of them, and they have the camera to the back of the space shuttle. And this is why I want to talk about this today, to celebrate, because everyone is now like going over the YouTube trends, and the most popular YouTube trend that has popped off is them faking space. That's the new thing, like dead serious. Them faking the new moon mission is the most popular discussed topic on the internet right now. And I really want to show a video in honor of such a conspiracy that is held true to this very day. And I have a video that celebrates this, and check it out. It's not my work. It's Bart Sabrow's, a true American patriot hero, one of the very few good people left out there. And his channel is, like I said, Bart Sabrow, and a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. This is a shout out to fellow Bart. And we're going to cover it right now.
Were believed to be private until now.
Check this out.
Here they discuss that these television transmissions were in fact not broadcast live as everyone believed. They were first screened and edited for playback later.
Roger, Neil. We just wanted a narrative such that we can, when we get to playback, we can sort of correlate what we're saying. Thank you very much.
Here they discuss the fact that they have turned out the lights and have blocked out sunlight from entering the spacecraft through the other windows, as to not cause any reflected light to fall onto the spacecraft's wall in the foreground.
Okay, very good. Well, we shut out the sun coming in from the other spacecraft, so it's looking through the number one
So they
window under
basically-
any reflected light.
Took
The
the
reason
camera
this
and
was
pulled
done
it back
is
to
so
make it
that
look
the truth
bigger.
of the matter would not be revealed. It is this.
Very
Though
more.
the federal government would have you believe that this is a view of Earth from a distance out of the spacecraft's window as it nears the moon, it is not. What they have ingeniously done is placed the camera at the back of the spacecraft and centered the lens on a circular window in the foreground, outside of which it is completely filled with the Earth in low orbit. The circumference of the window then appears to be the diameter of the Earth at a distance, with the darkened walls of the spacecraft appearing to be the blackness of space around it. That is why they wanted the interior dark and blocked out the sun from entering through the other windows. Here you can see the extruded window, probably 2 inches thick at the bottom. This is because the Earth's shine is coming in at a downward angle. It also causes the Earth to appear to be an irregularly shaped circle, for you are seeing the outside of the window at the bottom and the inside of the window at the top, which together form 2 different sized halves of a circle. Subsequently, this take was never used. As they perfected the shot, a crescent-shaped piece of black material was inset slightly into the window to create the illusion of the Earth's terminator line dividing night and day. It is uncannily convincing. Neil Armstrong
Until you realize there's no fucking stars.
falsely explains to the viewers how the shot is attained by putting the camera's lens
Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to celebrate
to the interior of the astronauts at work, and apparently the stop button popped back up on the recorder.
Or
without
astronauts.
notice. Here is the diffused work.
But it's the most popular thing going around, period, on the internet. And there's no denying it. There's no denying it at this point. It has exploded. It has absolutely exploded on the internet. More than usual. Like, usually all the moon stuff's like, oh, no one wants to hear it. But it's like, this time on the internet, it's literally like the #1 trend on YouTube. Like, YouTube has become like the exposed center of the Matrix bullshit. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's become the ultimate awakening tool for the masses. That if you download YouTube right now, okay, and you're some fucking normie, and you download YouTube, bro, you are going to get educated really fucking fast. And every human across Earth is getting educated very fast. And that's why I believe in silver so much. Like, every human is learning about the money being fake. Every human is learning about all the scams. And it's coming out there massively that even the new space missions, everyone's like, damn, like there's still not like a real solid ass proof that they're doing it. There's not like a real, like every time there's not like just a video of them just going up, like nice simple video. It's always some form of like real trickery. And just like that video from Apollo is revoltingly bad. I mean, literally just backing up the camera. It's like the most noob shit I've ever seen. And then like filming the window far away. Like it's such a stupid technique. And it's just like in 1969, when you really look at the lunar lander, in the pictures, there's no blast crater under the lunar lander. There's no the shadows don't. There's a lot of things with the shadows and everything too, but like the blast crater is not even there. There's no dust on the actual little like stands. I mean, there's so much evidence of the moon landing bullshit and NASA's lies. And I mean, there's so many of them. I mean, especially the NASA astronaut where they pull the wire back. It's like, he's like, oh, like, dude, they fucked up so many times. And there's like such a solid record of it that the article was like, even on one, like, not a major news station, but a semi-decently big station talked about like NASA faking the moon again. Like, it's really getting out there, man. And YouTube has started to become the educational sector for people to wake the fuck up. And yeah, I mean, it's getting very interesting. It's incredible to see the majority of people call out the moon missions for being absolute bullshit, call out the paper cash for being absolutely fake. And I love to see it, man. I really do. But anyway, we're going to get into silver a little bit. We're back up on silver. We're almost to 80 from 70. And I think silver, honestly, by the end of summer is going to be like $300 or $400. But I do want to have some of my subscribers' opinions. Which investment does everyone think will do better? Ascended Heroes, ETBs? Because I want to do this poll because I know this is like a hot subject for right now of Ascended Heroes ETBs at 125 or 130 or silver at 70. Which one's a better buy? My channel is going to be mixed on this one, and I'm probably going to start a nuclear war in my comment sections, but which one's everyone voting for? And I'm going to keep track of it on the channel, actually. I am all day silver. I think silver will crush Ascended Heroes. But I guess we'll see. Like I said, like if Ascended Heroes was still like $50, sure, it'd be a good investment. But 130 already, like that's pretty steep for just a regular ETB. Even though like still we've seen 151 go up a lot, so I mean who knows? Maybe it is, but I'm picking the silver route on this one, especially because silver, you're literally getting it half off compared to Ascended Heroes. But so for like 120, you could almost buy 2 ounces of silver compared to one Ascended Heroes ETB. But even comparing 1-to-1 for like which one I think will gain more over the next like year, I would much rather take that shot on silver. I really think things can shift very fast with silver, and it becomes just an extremely valuable metal overnight. I saw like 300 to 7, even like a $700 to $1,000 silver is very possible in this dynamic. And we just had a Melania Trump like come out about the Epstein files. Did everyone see that yet or what? Melania came out and was like, I don't know Jeffrey Epstein. Like, shut up, bitch. We know all of you fucked with Epstein. Like, Republicans, Democrats, both. It's all been rigged. The whole system has been rigged by a powerful group of little Satan worshipers. And it's beautiful to see the internet call something like that out and almost give people no reason to deny it at all now. Back then, people would fight you to death about it like you were wrong. Now they're like, holy shit. Like, you're right. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I really wanted to congratulate this video. Bart Sibrow's video, because he was one of the first that really did bust the missions wide open. And that's a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. One of the best documentaries you'll ever watch. One of my favorites by far. But yeah, so very interesting. I'm curious too of like which one's gonna actually do better, like buying Ascended Heroes ETBs or silver. Like honestly, like Ascended Heroes is like the same damn thing as Prismatic. Like when you really look at it, like they both just have like one major chase card each. I mean, they're like the same damn set, you know. Like Prismatic's like a little bit better because there's more evolutions, but like both their pull rates suck. I don't know. It's just like, it seems like a massively printed ETB to me, but 151 seemed that way too when it exploded. So it's so hard to tell. I definitely don't doubt Ascended Heroes will hit like 200, maybe 300, but I still think that silver will be crazy over the next year or two. And I know that's one thing I'm not missing out on. So, yeah, but either one is honestly probably not a bad investment right now. But at the same time, you're getting silver for like literally half off kind of right now. And Ascended Heroes, it's like you're paying like 3 times fucking MSRP already. Like starting out right off the rip on a box that just came out. I mean, it's a good set, but pull rates are terrible. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Everyone's so fucking bullish on it. Maybe it does do some crazy things. But either way, I don't think it's a terrible price. I mean, really at 100 or 130 is a lot. If you can find like 110, It's not terrible, especially because they got 151 bundles so much now. So I don't know. I guess 130 is not terrible, really. I mean, it's probably gonna do really good, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I'd rather have real money. You know what I mean? Like, if shit hits the fans, and that's why I keep Pokemon as like a secondary thing. Is like if it does great, wonderful. But Silver is just the best for when shit hits the fan, and things are heating up to definitely hit the fan. It's been getting spicy, that's for sure, in the leak drama. But seeing Melania come out and like literally just talk about the Epstein shit, like she said, I don't want my reputation ruined. Like, you don't really have much of a reputation, none of you do. But yeah, her just coming out and some Amanda girl being tied to it, like wanting to spill a bunch of shit on her. Apparently Trump threatened to like kill her, which is crazy. But yeah, so absolute madness right now going on in the world. But anyway, I just wanted to, really say how incredible it is to see how popular the we didn't go to the moon shit really is. That it's a shocking amount of people that agree with this. Like, a shock. And everyone always says, like, oh, it's got to be like 15% of the people that believe we didn't go. And it's like, really, it's probably like 60, 70% now. You know what I mean? It's probably most of the country that isn't fucking blind and has any bit of critical thinking. But, yeah, just incredible. I mean, we also have clips of, like, Buzz Aldrin saying we didn't go. There's just so much. There's so much to unpack in that one. And a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. It's free on YouTube. That is a brilliant way to unpack the best skeptic for why we didn't go. Definitely one of the best. Bart's a legend and always will be. So anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Ascended Heroes or Silver? Let me know in the comments. We're out.